Hey Gemini, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do a quick weekly for you, see what's going on here. We have Four of Wands. Okay. Is this, oh, Scotia, you know what? No, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm feeling that wants to be a sentence. It wants to be its own thing. So we're going to take it. And then, okay, and we are going to take this, Gemini. All right, get your claiming shoes on. We're claiming this. So we got Four of Wands. I'm not a Gemini at all, but I'm just saying. So 'tis your season. Four of Wands. Then we have the Moon, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Everything that you've been doing, I feel like it's been funneling down into like distilling. That's what I'm hearing is the word distilling. You know, like you have to filter out a lot of crap to get to the good stuff, to get to the wine, to get to the, you know, the liquor of, you know, exactly what is like the good stuff. And there's a lot of filtration that you've been, I know that sounds so sexy, huh? It's like Gemini's really filtering. But yeah, there's something that you're finding a lot of fulfillment in. This Four of Wands is stability. I feel like you can finally build again. There's something that like, you feel like, yes, I am making this again. You know, because you have people say this is like the 1111 card. This is like soulmatey, etc. But I feel more importantly, this is you. Because here's the Moon card. The Moon is more of an internal card for me. Like this is talking about you. Because it talks about your intuition, stuff that's not fully in the light yet. The sun hasn't come out quite yet on this, but you almost don't care. You almost don't need the sun right now because this is about you. It's about you, Gemini. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Stuff that you've been working on. There is a collaborative energy to the Three of Pentacles. So if you have, you know, maybe let people know about your ideas or like let them know you're kind of doing a couple things, like it's been receptive, but I almost feel like this is more you doing most of the heavy lifting here. Because Queen of Swords, this is where I'm getting the distilling aspect. It's like she decides what stays, what goes. You know, she's very decisive, logical, almost seems a little cold. You know, they say she's like the bad bee of the tarot. But I don't think you're advertising this side of it. Because on the other side of you filtering all this stuff out is the Ace of Pentacles. Which is like, here, I'm going to start this. Here, I'm starting this. I'm doing this. This is how we're going. Nine of Swords. So I don't feel like you feel like it's ready, you know, or are you ready? Two of Swords. So you've done all this distilling, you've done all this work, but are you not sure how it's going to play out? Are you not sure how it's going to be received? Because I feel like you kind of have this like almost stepping onto the stage, but then at the last second you kind of pull back and you're like, whoa. You know, like, is there something that you're kind of like, is this done? Is this ready? Is this what it should be? There you are, the Lovers. So if this is about a relationship, you know, there could be an element of having a little bit of cold feet. Like, okay, so I manifested all this niceness and, you know, someone's kind of like, is this it? Is this it? Is this what we should be doing here? Is it though? Let's find out. You have Page of Wands and Nine of Wands. I feel like someone has, you know, it's not negative. Because people are like, Nine of Wands is fighting, blah, blah, blah. There's still some doubt here going on. And I feel like someone doesn't know how to say it. How to put it out there. You know, how to express it. So I don't know if this is you not being able to kind of articulate and put all the pieces together because you don't want to Nine of Swords because you kind of have so much going on up there. Or this is the other person having so much going on in their heads that deciding how to say all this or do all this is the hang up. You know, so you get little drips and drabs that it's like, but you just said, and you're like, but I'm just trying to figure it out. You know, and people keep kind of going, maybe not talking in circles necessarily, but not giving you the big picture all at once. You know, because what is this Queen of Swords about? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like if this is you almost on the cusp of putting something out there, this Five of Pentacles, it could potentially be you trying to figure out how to get back in. Like, you stepped out of the double Dutch jump rope thing, and now you're trying to figure out, well, where's my window? Where's my window? Because if you have pulled back in some aspect, or someone else has pulled back, it's like, well, how do you get back in? You know, how do you jump? But the Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, there has to be some kind of like baby step decision, you know, because you have the pages. The Page of Pentacles is just like going to move forward kind of slow. Page of Wands is probably going to communicate and not be very clear or effective because you have the Nine of Wands hanging on to that. So if someone comes at you with an attitude, I wouldn't take it too personally, because I just think they don't know what they're trying to say yet. It's in there. It's in there. Because that's where I'm getting. It's like, you're the one that's done so much distilling. Like, you're like, this is what this is. This is what this is. But now how do I get back in the fray and get back in the circle of stuff to show that, like, look at all this stuff I did. So just for reference, what can Gemini do to feel like they're back in the Four of Swords? I don't think it's reveal time for you. I really don't. Like, death. Yeah, something there's... Give me one more on this before I say what I'm going to say. Eight of Cups. Something has to change outside of you before you can move ahead. And this could be where the hang-up's coming from. Because the Four of Swords is kind of asking you to step back, you know, keep evaluating, keep doing your distilling, keep figuring things out. The Death is someone else has to walk away from something. Someone else has to leave something and change. They're not ready to meet you where you are because you've kind of moved ahead while they were still kind of idling. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. And then you're wondering, like, well, did I go too far? Did I not go far enough? So you're, like, not ready to meet in the middle yet with someone. Even though you are looking good, I don't think this other person or other situation is on the level you are anymore. And I feel like that's making you doubt yourself about whether, is it go? How about now? How about now? And you're like, okay, come on, someone get up here. And the communication's kind of choppy. So what is this about? We have the Fox and the safe. There's an element of mistrust. Someone doesn't fully trust something, because they're with the Fox, you know, they're kind of being smart. They're watching, they're hunting, they're keeping their eyes open. And the safe is like, no, you're not getting in yet. Let's see. So here we have the home. Yeah, and this came out in a chunk, so it's like, talk about it, even though it seems like a lot. We have the ship, the fire, the ring, and the coffin. And here's the home. Something needs to change on somebody else's end. I'm not gonna, is this person in another relationship? Are they doing something else? Do they have other commitments that they're not shutting the door on yet? Is that why, or are you trying to shut down a commitment before you do something else? Because the coffin, it's a before and after. I'm going to pull a couple more here. We have, yeah, the track, the cat, and the metal. Somebody's just kind of going ahead with something. Almost like going through the motions, because this is about keeping things on track, keeping things level. The cats are kind of like status quo, a little fake, just like, you know, doing whatever. And then the metal. Someone feels like just kind of not rocking the boat is enough right now, but there's a lot going for them on the back. Like, this is wanted. Whatever this switch is wanted. But at the same time, it's like, but so someone's not changing something on their end. And the mountain. Yeah. It, like I said, you have done a lot of stuff, and this other situation person has not, like, congealed, has not done their due diligence here. So actually, give me one more. What can Gemini do here? I think you just maybe need to kind of cut out social stuff with them for a little bit. You know, do that Four of Swords thing. Just be like, hey, you go figure out your business. You know, because the garden is like social situations, etc., putting yourself out there. I think you just need to kind of, it cups it. Step back and just be like, listen, I'm not going to kick over these cups, but you need a minute to figure yourself out. So, all right, Gemini, that's what I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.